Didn't see you there, but while you are there, just remember, out with the old, in with the new. And that's the case at Norwich City at the moment. Johannes Hoff-Thorup, the young Dane, lasted less than a year at the Canaries, but with a 29% win rate, we really can't moan. And let's not forget, we finished 13th as well, with players like Josh Sargent and Borja Sainz, who both may not be with us much longer. But as pre-season comes to a close, a new era is upon us. The Liam Manning era. Manning, Norwich born and bred, has come to the Canaries to save us. Manning saw a successful season at Bristol City, changing them from mid-table fodder to playoff fighters. Last season, despite them losing out, Manning's work cannot be overlooked. Manning's style of play favours a high possession and high pressing style of football, as seen at his previous clubs. He also has reputation for developing young players and has already shown that with some of the signings. He averages a win percentage of 43%, which is already better than Thorup, but how will he do at the Yellows? But this leads me on to why you're all here. How I think Norwich City will line up for the upcoming season. Starting off in goal. Following the departure of Scotland international Angus Gunn, Norwich have already brought in a replacement. Vladan Kovacevic. I mean, God, these pronunciations are going to be tough. The 27-year-old Bosnian signed from Sporting Lisbon, and I believe he will be our number one for this upcoming season. He's a good shot stopper and in pre-season already proved he can use his feet, despite giving us all a scare. But who will be the defence in front of him? One centre-back for me has to be Harry Darling, the 25-year-old English man from Swansea, set light to the Championship last season. He knows the league, and I think he'll be a brick wall. He's a comfortable ball-playing centre-back who likes to chip in with a goal now and again. Next to him, it has to be the absolute unit of a man, Jakov Medic. This guy's a monster, and he only scores bangers. This 26-year-old Croatian will bully players off the ball with his physical and aerial presence, making him a shoehorn into the team for me. Manning likes to play a 3-4-3 formation with wing-backs, so the third centre-back for me has to be Jose Cordoba. The young 24-year-old impressed with his strength and pace last season. However, he needs to cut out some of them silly errors, but I think under Manning, Cordoba will grow into a very good centre-half. The two wide players at wing-back. Last season, his opportunity came and he took it. And under Manning, I can't see why Lucian Mahovo doesn't make the left wing-back. More game time and more experience will just make this kid even better than he already is. And that's why he's got to be in the team for me, with his backup being Jeffrey Schlupp, the ex-Crystal Palace wing-back, would be an excellent cover for Mahovo. Right wing-back, on the other hand, is a really hard choice. Pause! We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers and we're trying to get there as soon as possible. So if you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe. Stacey or Fisher? Stacey, a fullback who bombs up and down the flank with energy, often popping up with goals and assists. Or Fisher, a strong defensive fullback who loves a tackle and also contributing with assists. For me, I'm going with the young lad Fisher. Despite Stacey's experience, I think Manning loves the youth players and he can really grow Kellen Fisher into something big. And that's why he's slotting in at right wing back. Just in front, controlling the centre. This is a very hard decision. There's a lot of options. Nunes, Wright, McLean, and it's a really hard decision for me. I think I'm going to go with Jacob Wright as a defensive midfielder, sitting in front of the back line, showcasing his distribution of the pass, and I think with him, we have a real player on our hands. However, the more attacking spots, there's even more competition. McLean, Slimani, Thornton, Marcondes, Nunes, there's so many options, but this is good for when we get injuries, to be honest. However, I think there's only three in my mind for who's going to start. Marcondes, Nunes and Captain Kenny McLean, but who's going to get it? McLean, a high-working, versatile midfielder, and let's not forget, he is our captain. Nunes, that bit of flair with brilliant passing, set-piece magic and a strong dribbler of the ball. Or Marcondes, a tactically aware player who is always involved in the game, linking up play, providing many chances for our boys to score up top. Though for me, we can't drop Nunes. He's magic and he's got to be in the team. We need Nunes in for them times when you really need a goal and someone that needs to pop up with it, and he always delivers. Kenny is our captain and it's harsh dropping him, but I can see him rotating a lot with Jacob Wright, and also Marcondes I think is better as an impact sub, creating goals when he comes off the bench. Up top, the goals, the part that everyone loves, but who's it going to be? Recently bringing in the likes of Jurasek and Kvistergarden, talks with players like Tyrese Dolan, which have withered out sadly. Or will Manning give Schwartau the nod? However, there's one man that I think will get the left wing spot. Pape Amadou Diallo. The 21-year-old has been attracting interest via his fast speed and direct style of play, not to forget the numbers he's been getting for Metz in the French Ligue 1. With 7 goals and 4 assists last season, I think the skillful Senegalese will slot nicely into Manning's lineup. On the right, it's time to release the Czech. Hopefully, he doesn't get injured while I say that. Matej Jurasek. The young 21-year-old is a versatile attacking player known for his dribbling, passing and shooting ability, especially with his wand of a left foot. He's got great composure as he's already shown in pre-season, and it's time for him to set fire to the championship. As long as he's not injured, we have a top player there, and Jurasek is my right winger. Finally, to finish us off, who's going to be my goal scorer up top banging them in? Josh Sargent, our bagsman. We know he scores goals and he's proved it last season, but we're all in fear at the minute as loads of clubs are attracting interest towards him, looking to sign him. It would be heartbreak for us Canaries, but at least we have a backup man to take his role. Matthijs Kvistergarden, the Danish man, signed from Brøndby. We know he can find the net. He's a centre forward who is direct, works hard and exploits space. His clever movements and strong dribbling in tight spaces led to him scoring 17 goals in 29 games last season, and his good passing range helped him bag 5 assists as well. His skills and one-on-ones are going to scare the championship, and that's why he gets my striker role. Ante Sirnac will be a good backup if Sargent happens to leave, and he also knows how to score a goal now and again. So there we have it, my Norwich lineup for 2025-26, and how I think Manning will set up the boys. Hopefully a strong season ahead. Let me know your predictions down below. Also let me know any players you'd change or positions you'd change. If you did enjoy this video though, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bosh!